We back! Honey, we are back in this kitchen. Yes, as promised. Thank you for coming back, sharing this good old recipe with you. Now, you know what today is, right? It's cream cheese pound cake day. Yes! I promised you that last week, so this week we gonna deliver. All right? Huh? Stop. Hey, We don't come to this page frowning. This is a happy page. You know why? I'll give you one good reason. Because this is the day the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in it. So smile, baby, smile. Y'all ready? All right, here we go. Now the reason why I like this pound cake is quick to mix, simple, and baby, it is delicious. So we're gonna get right in, we're gonna dive right in, we're gonna get this pound cake going. You got your smell-o-vision on. Do you got your smell-o-vision on, baby? I'm trying to told you. But anyway, let's go get to the pound cake. So these are the ingredients that we're gonna be using for this cream cheese pound cake. We're gonna be using a cup and a half of unsalted butter, softened to room temperature. Make sure it's room temperature. Don't put the cold butter in there because your cake has it won't rise correctly if your ingredients are cold. All my ingredients are room temperature. My eggs, my sour cream, and my cream cheese, and my butter. Everything's at room temperature. And also we're gonna be using 8 ounces, which is a full block of cream cheese, also at room temperature, 2 cups of granulated sugar. Then we need a 1/3 cup of the sour cream, 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, 6 large eggs. Please, please, please make sure that's room temperature. Don't put cold eggs in there, please, because it's not gonna do right if you put your cold eggs in there. We're gonna have 3 cups of cake flour, and I'll show you too what I'm using as my cake flour. We have also 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder and 1/8 teaspoon of salt. So these are the ingredients that we're going to be using for this cream cheese pound cake. Okay, babies, y'all ready? All right, here we go. Okay, now first thing we're going to do is we're going to spray our pan. I love to use this. This is my baker's joy to spray my pan with. Just give it a shake. And just make sure your pan is coated. Get all up in the creases. Usually don't take that much. And we're just about ready. All right. That's our coated pan. Baby, the goodness that's gonna go up in there, honey. Ooh, I wish I had smell-o-vision, baby. Now that we have the pan coated, we're gonna start mixing up. Get that ingredient up in there. We're gonna start mixing our ingredients. All right, come on, let's come on in the kitchen. Okay, now the first thing we're gonna do is our butter. Our butter, we're gonna use 3 sticks, which is 1.5 cups of butter. Okay, babies, let me tell you something about the butter, okay? True story. I'm at work one day. Little prissy baby comes up to me. Miss Monique. I'm like, yeah, sugar. She said, do you know the grocery store got butter on sale? I'm like, what? Because you know butter is high, so I don't play with my butter. You got a sale, thank you for telling me. How much is the butter? Precious baby done told me 68 cents. I said, sweetheart, that's not butter. That's margarine. Then she asked me, well, what's the difference? Ooh, now see, this is where Big Mama come in. You know, we gotta have Big Mama back in the picture to teach the babies the difference between butter and margarine. So we gonna use, don't you laugh at her, stop. Put George on you, stop. Don't laugh at her, the baby didn't know. But anyway, we're gonna put our 3 sticks of butter in here and we're gonna start mixing it up till it's creamy, okay? Room temperature, you guys, room temperature. Oh yeah, that's just the way it's supposed to be. Get all that goodness. Butter is not cheap, baby. So you make sure you get all you're gonna get. Okay. See how soft it is? That means it's good. It's that good room temperature for you. Get all your goodness. Get all your goodness. It's good like that. Look at it, tried to hide from me. Gotcha. Play that. Okay, now let's mix. We're gonna put this on high speed until it's smooth and creamy. Second, I'm just gonna spatula down just to make sure everything is getting where it's supposed to. But it's just about there. See how soft and creamy that is? Oh, honey, this is gonna be good. That's straight pure butter, baby. Smooth. I guess that's what they mean when they say they smooth as butter. See that? That's good and creamy. So the next thing we're going to do now is we're going to add our cream cheese, which is 8 ounces, which is just 1 pack of cream cheese. 8 ounces. Okay? Let's get that goodness in there. As my kid's grandmother used to say, let me give it a little hope. Wouldn't say help for nothing. Let me give it a little hope. See how it is? Room temperature. Oh, that's... All right. We'll add that in. And we're gonna mix it up until everything is all combined together. And we'll mix it on high. Make sure everything is got that scraped down. Mix it up just a little bit more. Okay, next, now we're going to add our sugar, which is 2½ cups of sugar. And this is a cup right here, so we're going to put 2½ of those in here. I usually have my other ones, but I just wanted y'all to see where it is. This is usually for liquids, but it's okay. As long as we get the measurements in, we're gonna be all right. So I said 2½. Let's level it off. So that's 1. Y'all writing this down? I'm expecting y'all to come back on my YouTube and let me know how you did on your cream cheese pound cake. Yeah, that's what we can do. Let me know how yours turned out. That's 2. And then we're gonna get a ½ cup. which is right on that 4 and all right. That's our half a cup. Now, if you like my mama, you might put just a little bit more in there because you know Vera, she don't play that. She likes her stuff the way she likes her stuff. So we're gonna turn this on for about another minute or so and let it cream in together. So that's all that goodness going. Come on, goodness. Stop it for just a second so I can pull down the sides. Just a little bit. Just to make sure the sides are getting mixed up in there too. Because honey, we want all this cream cheese, honey. Let me turn it on just a little bit. I know it's good on here, but that's okay. Believe me, it's gonna get in there. Come on. Lift this up for just a second because it's still a little at the top. Just want to make sure everything's in there. Put it down one more time. By the way, this is the spatula I'm using because my dad, George Madison Borders, I know he watching. He like, look at my baby go, my oldest child, honey. So, my spatula is named George when it comes to my cakes. So this is Daddy George right here. Okay, so down a little bit more. Mix it just a little bit longer, not too much. We don't have too much work done. That's just about gonna do it for that one. All right. On to the next ingredient. So our next ingredients that we're gonna put in next to mix them up, all up into this goodness right here, we're gonna be using 2 teaspoons of vanilla and a 1/3 cup of our sour cream. Okay? All right, so let's get it done. Okay. So we're gonna put this is our sour cream. It's been sitting. Everything needs to be room temperature. So this is at room temperature. So we're gonna do 1/3 cup of sour cream. Make sure all this goodness is in there. Beat it down so all the goodness to get in there. So lift this up. That's a 1/3 cup of sour cream. Got all we need in there. And then we're going to follow this with 2 teaspoons of vanilla flavoring. I like McCormick. So 2 teaspoons. Voila. Voila. Get that goodness in there, y'all. Ain't nothing but goodness. And then we're gonna mix this in. Scrape the sides right. Oh, that George. I know you was here here. You like, girl, if you don't get them sides scraped down. So I'm doing just that. Scraping them sides down. All right. We good? Good. Just a little bit more. See how fluffy it is? It's gonna be mighty right, mighty right, mighty right. All right. To the next step. Okay, babies. So now our next ingredient, we're gonna do our eggs. This recipe that I have here calls for 6 eggs. Now the key to this is we gotta put 1 egg in at a time, and we can't over mix it. After the egg is in there and mixed, we'll stop, we'll put another egg in. So we're gonna do 6 of them, 1 at a time. Here we go. So we're gonna grab this one. Side. Get all that goodness in there. Now, do y'all know, I learned this from my mom. Let's go ahead and try to get mixed up. That these eggshells can be used if you put them in water for your plants. See, you're going to learn some stuff on here. Not just cooking, but everyday life. We can actually put this in water, let it sit, and water your plants with it at least once or twice, probably about twice a month. With your eggshells, baby, they're gonna be green. They're gonna be pretty. My mama has a green thumb. Let me tell you, Miss Vera know how to grow a plant. I know we're cooking, but hey, she know how to grow a plant. But yeah, you can use that. Okay, that's enough, that's enough, that's enough. We don't want to overdo it. I'll put our next egg in. This is egg number 2. As long as you see it, when it starts mixing up, you still see the yellow in there, so it's not mixed completely. As soon as you see that gone, that means it's in there and it's mixed, because you don't want to over mix it. No, I'll probably be better if I do this each time. Egg number 3. Get that goodness in there. Some on the side, so let it go just a little bit longer, but not too long. Okay. Let's see a little bit back there. Hold on. Trying to fool her, girl. I see you, honey. Baby, you cannot fool me, honey. Going in. Like I said, 1 at a time, y'all. Room temperature eggs. 1 at a time. Don't put your 6 eggs in there and think you're gonna have your cake, baby. It ain't gonna be right. It ain't gonna be right, I'm trying to tell you. So don't put that like on medium. You see how it's forming, it's fluffing? I mean, that goodness is all in there. Don't even have everything in here yet, and it's already smelling. Turn your smell-o-vision on. I'm trying to tell you. Call your Cox Cable Company. Call somebody, tell them you need smell-o-vision. Because baby, once this bad boy hit the oven, all that goodness. See how it's forming? Oh yeah. Make it do what it do. All right. Good. test it on the cream cheesecake. Yeah. That's all goodness in there. Get my right. Look at that, y'all. See how creamy that is and fluffy? It's thick, but it's creamy. We're gonna keep it going because we're getting ready to add our other ingredients here in just a quick second. Okay, we'll get it just a few minutes more, and that's gonna be ready for our next one. On this one, we'll put it on medium. Like I said, we don't want to, all right. Okay, babies, on to our next ingredient. Okay, babies, now for our last ingredients that we're going to put in here, we're going to be doing 2 cups of cake flour. We're going to also have, this is the cake flour I use. I love using this as Softasilk cake flour. So this is what I use for my flour. We're going to use 8 teaspoons of salt, but as Mama said, you're going to do pinch, you're going to do inchy-winchy in there because you don't want your cake salty, all right? Okay, suitors. And then we're going to use our baking soda. And y'all ready? It's going to be 2 teaspoons of your baking soda. Okay, babies, here we go. All right, so now we're gonna put our flour in there, which is 3 cups of flour. We're gonna pour it in here. This, like I said, this is my cake flour. Usually I'll have it in a bowl, but today we're gonna make it do what it do. And like I said, 3 cups of this, and we're gonna level it off. All this goodness. Make sure that, you know, that's 1. Okay. It's all good. Just a little bit more in there. On there. We got 1 more to put in there. And we get it mixed in. And we're almost through, y'all. Trying not to make a big old mess, but you know, sometimes when you got flour, things happen. But that's okay. Got that level on. So, like I said, that's 3 cups of flour. Now, Mama always say, just enough. So my hands is clean, y'all. I don't wash my hands. Just put enough in my palm of my hands. And say, thank you, Jesus. That's all we need. Just a little inchy-winchy. Sprinkle that in there. And then as far as our baking powder, half a teaspoon. Half a teaspoon, that's all we need. Rub it out. Now, all this goodness. Keep it on medium. And all that goodness is about to come together, baby. how it's creaming up? We'll stop it for a quick second. And scrape my sides down because we want all the ingredients in there. Yeah, we gotta have all that goodness. We don't want that dryness in there. Place it about on medium. So everything can start churning and coming together. That's goodness right there, y'all. See how creamy it's getting? It's thick, but it's creamy. It's just about ready. It's just about ready, y'all. Just one more time, but I still see a little on the side. So take that. Make sure all that dry ingredient is. But see what I mean? What I say is thick, but yet creamy. That's goodness right there. That's goodness. For about another 30 seconds, and we should be ready to put it in the pan. I just said fry it up, put it in the pan, but baby, we're gonna mix it up and put it in the pan. Got us some batter going, y'all. Yes. You see that goodness, baby? I know George Borders will be proud. George and Vera are going to be proud of this one. Okay. So our next very step that we're going to do is we're going to put it in the pan. Come on, babies. We're going to put it in the pan. All right? Here we go. Okay, now this is the pan that we sprayed earlier, so it's ready to go. It's ready for all that goodness that we put in. So we're gonna go put the goodness in the pan. All right now? All right, babies, come on. And here we go. Now we're gonna put it in our pan, and then we're gonna stick it in the oven. Earlier today, before we got here, make sure your oven is already preheated. I preheated for at 325, and it's gonna be in there for about an hour and a half, give or take a few, until it's done. We'll know it's done by the time we stick a fork in it or a knife in it, and we put that baby in there and don't nothing spring back out. Ooh, baby, you got you a cream cheese pound cake. Come on, Lord. So we're gonna scrape our sides and make sure we distribute it evenly throughout the pan. I remember back in the day when my mama used to make things. You know how back in the day you be like, Mama, can I lick the bowl? Mama, can I lick the bowl? Y'all know y'all asked to lick that bowl. Y'all know y'all did. She said, yeah, when I get through. And it seemed like she scraped everything out before we can get to lick the bowl. And I'm like, ain't nothing left in there. She said, well, if you don't want it, you don't have to have it. Honey, we found us a corner. We found us a corner, baby. Get all that goodness. So, we're going to distribute it evenly throughout the pan. Now We'll get it back in there. Oh my goodness. See how creamy that is? It's thick, but it's creamy. So all that's gonna go in the oven here in just a quick snack second. Now I'm gonna tell you a trick that my daddy used to do. Once he put his batter in there, let me get that from the side. To ensure that it didn't have ooh, that's gonna be a good one, y'all. To ensure that it didn't have air bubbles in it, this is what he did. I'm gonna show y'all in just a quick second. He said that's how you'll find out to make sure it don't have any bubbles in there, and it's gonna cook evenly. Y'all wanna know what it is? It's something real simple. He said the only time you have to do this is twice, 2 times. You take your pan and beat it on the counter, baby. That's what he said do. I do it because he said he didn't give me a reason why I did it. He just said do it, so that's what I did. So I'm gonna just kind of wipe the sides off a little bit. But all this goodness right here is about to go in this oven. And baby, when it come out, honey, get you some milk ready. Get everything you need, because it's about to go down. All right? All right, here we go. We're getting ready to put this goodness in this oven. Yes, Lord. Come on, George. There it is. This ain't nobody but George. It ain't nobody but George. Stick it in the middle of the rack. Look at God. Give me about an hour and a half, baby. We're going to have some goodness popping off in here. All right? So, yes, this is going to be our cream cheese pound cake. All right. Look at that. Look at that. Don't that look good? Oh, honey. Do you got your smell-o-vision on? Because, honey, that aroma that's coming from there. Yes. Oh, honey, it's some goodness in there. Yes, it is. Baby would be proud.